So coming into leaving for nationals tomorrow. Obviously, this is our third year going to the national meet out at Vancouver. So very excited to get out there and to compete again. This is just the exciting portion of the year for our kids. They're just really, it's just fine tuning everything running wise, and just what we call sharpening the sword and getting them ready to go. And really for something to be out and go out and run against the nation's best is always exciting to have that opportunity to see what our kids really stack up to. You know, our guys have been kind of in and out of the top 25, kind of bounced around there, and we've always felt that we've been a top 20 team in the nation, so it's our time to actually go out and prove to the rest of the nation who we really are and get that opportunity to do that. So obviously coming off the conference championship and winning that with the guys for the second year in a row is outstanding. We were pumped at how things ended up there, and to have a freshman step up and win the conference meet, and my first individual champion on the guys side, and then also with Lauren on the girls side as well. So to come out of that meet and have the guys win and the girls get second, and have two individual conference champions, that was outstanding. So it's something that is kind of, like I said, leading up to this last couple weeks and getting us prepared and ready to go for the national meet. So we've got on the ladies side Lauren Jaqua, great opportunity to be an All-American if she just goes out and runs like she's capable of. Ashley McBride and Kerry Kurta. This is Kerry's first opportunity for the national meet, so as a sophomore it's going to be maybe a little bit overwhelming for her at first, but we've been in other high competition big meets before, so it's nothing that she hasn't seen before. But we're trying to talk now about just understanding those nerves and how to utilize those and how to energize those into the race itself. And then on the guys side, a lot of them are returners. We have 3 seniors on our top 5 guys, so those were there last year, and all of them ran lights out last year as well too. So they're pretty pumped. They're excited about that. Our expectation, like I said, hopefully be a top 20 team. But really, it's just go out and do what we're capable of doing. Nothing different. Nothing trying to do anything outside of our means, but go out and run like we know we're capable of running. And if we do that, then we should come away with some great results and be able to bring home actually some pretty good results.
How about the conditions out there? A lot of folks haven't been out to that Pacific Northwest. What are you guys expecting when it comes to conditions?
Yeah, typically it rains pretty much about the whole time we're there. So for us this year, obviously at Joplin, it was a very wet, soggy, rainy meet, so it was a great experience for us to be able to run in that. And so we know that's what's ahead of us, and so, you know, mentally it's just knowing that that's what we got to go through, and everybody's got to deal with it. And so we have to see a little bit more within race strategy itself. We have to see positioning, we have to see who's in front of us, around us, and we have to be able to make moves when we need to, because when we're making moves around those hills, we can get around with no problems. But if it's slipping and sliding and you go up a little bit of a hill and it's just solid mud in front of you, you have to know where you can get around to the outside and be able to make some moves. So we're talking a little bit about that, but really a lot of it is, once we get into the actual race itself, is just seeing those things. We can prepare as much as we want, and we'll never be prepared enough once you actually get into those race conditions. And then the thing is everybody's fast. I mean, it's a national meet, so you're never going to be in a position to where you're by yourself, and that's what makes it fun as well, and so it makes it competitive the whole time. And in the end result, it's just a fun atmosphere, and they do a great job putting on a national meet.
The NAIA also announced today that the national meet will be just down the street in Lawrence for the next 2 years. Talk about that and what that means for your program.
Yeah, it's we went over and ran Lawrence this year with our guys team. They redesigned the course this year in hopes to get some national bids there, and it's something that we're excited about. I know that our kids love that course. A lot of our kids, Kansas kids, grow up on that course through high school and state meets, and so for them it's just an additional benefit saying, hey, I know this course. Now obviously looking at 5K for the ladies and 8K for the guys, a lot of high school kids don't race those, but at the same nature, they know the course, they know what it's about, they know what the atmosphere that KU and the facility has over there, and so I know that they'll do a terrific job. The KCAC conference is the host school, and I know they'll do a terrific job hosting that as well. And so we're pretty pumped. It's exciting, right in our back door here, to where we can train on that, we can race at that throughout the year, and we know that course. And hopefully we get an opportunity next year to where we can go back and be able to race on that at the national level for the next couple of years at least.